Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is part two to being prepared for the engagement season. I'm Doris. I am the owner of Pure Elegance, and on this channel, we discuss what's happening in the event business and the wedding business for the person who is already established their business, for people who w- wants to be in the business, and those who are thinking about going into the business. We have tips, and we just try to stay up on what's trending in the moment. So this video is actually part two, as I stated a few seconds ago, to what we were discussing regarding being prepared for engagement season. It's just around the corner. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I am back. The reason why I split this up, because this part, remember, there's two options of what your business current situation could possibly be in. It could actually be in both. But as I discussed in part one, figure out which one of those options or situations is more important for you right now, and then work on what it is that I am discussing with you. In this part, we're going to discuss what I love and where I'm actually at within my business is higher prices, less weekends. And this is something really good to focus on. Motivate yourself to do things. Actually, it's going to be on my vision board for 2023. So that's a part of my 2023 and me challenge. And so make sure you look out for what I'm going to be discussing about that. However, let's get back into the video. And so the first thing I want to talk about is you getting clear on what a qualified client looks like to you. This is the person that you want to attract to your business. I'm working on, it's called the buyer's persona. And so basically, what that means is that I'm creating like a bullet list of what my perfect client or ideal client, what they may look like. Educated, in between the ages of 25 and 45 or 25 and 35, the particulars, because that's something that you need to know. That's how you know that you are attracting the client that you want to work with. And so that is very, very, very important to your business. That's why we can get in that mode of working that hustle type of work, because actually you're not attracting your ideal client. That's why you're in that hustle mode. Just to be honest, I'm just saying. So you need to know who your perfect client is, and you need to be able to speak to that client. Even on your website, you may want to add, I'm guilty of this because I know I need to do this. I just have not sat down and did it. I want to do like a Q&A. That way, the person actually knows already if they are a good fit, if they are your client. When you get specific about your answers and what your client looks like, then you'll attract the perfect client. Okay? So that's that part. When it comes to being able to higher price, less look, think smarter, not harder. That goes with that. Think smarter. No, work smarter, not harder. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Adjust your collateral offerings. And what I mean by that is your packaging. Okay. If you have not upped your prices on your packaging or on your services, whatever it is that you're doing, now's the time. mentioned in the other video also that normally this time of the year, I just know to start contacting my venues to find out, are the prices going up? And normally they're kind of already set. They already know what's going to be happening for the next year if prices are going to go up, if they're making some type of adjustment. You should be doing the same thing. This is how we do business. So, if you have not done that, I advise you sit back, think about it, and then adjust accordingly. It's your business. You're trying to make sure your business can help you survive in life, help you. It's a sustainable business. And that way you get to quit that 9 to 5. I mean, that's what we talk about on this channel too, because I'm hoping that I can lead you into being able to walk away from that 9 to 5 and do something that you like doing, that you enjoy doing. Okay, so let's go to the third one. Ask better questions on your discovery calls or your inquiry calls. People, new clients that are contacting you. Um, you want to ask better questions and not the traditional. Some of us, um, we kind of ask the standard questions. However, this is where I really get to learn my couples or the bride if she's I really, really listen to what it is about her that is going to make her, first of all, going back to the first one, our perfect client, and then what's going to help you be able to sell her in certain areas with the different services that you offer. It's not a time to um, list off the different services like they're bullet points to you when they first inquire. No, this is a time to really get to know who your client is and to even just let them know how you operate your business. For myself, I've always been the type of person that I kind of work backwards. And I literally let my clients know I work backwards. And what I mean by working backwards is that I find out what they don't like first. Because once I find out what they don't like, then I'm able to move forward to suggest things that I know they do like. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes a lot of sense to me. And that's what works for me. It may not work for you, but that's what works for me. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And that's how I operate. I've always operated that way. I always want to know what it is that they don't like what it is that is going to be a hard no, that they're going to say no. You know what I mean? And so uh, you already know what they're going to say no to, so it opens up the avenues and the channels to what they're going to say yes to. So that's how I think, that's how I do things, and that's how I consult with my clients when they first inquire or on our first consultation. That's what I do. I'm sorry guys, this hair is kind of making me itch, so sorry if you see me messing with it. I'm trying to shift it and put it on certain places of my so it doesn't feel like it's sticking me. I'm sorry. However, yeah, that's like what you want to do. I'm sorry. I do have some notes because I guess I must have covered it all. So that's what this part is about because you want to get your business to that point. I'm sorry, you guys. This alarm is going off. Let me shut this off really quick. Um, Yeah, so that's the point you want to get to when, because you want to get to higher pricing, less weekends. Who doesn't want to do that? Because you've gotten your business to that level where you can like just plateau off. And so you know what it takes to sustain you for you to be able to live and get paid from your business. And so all of this matters because that's the point. That's where you're trying to get to. That's the goal, is to walk away from your 9 to 5 and then enjoy what it is that you really love doing. And it's called while you're working at it. So while you're at work, it's work, but it's something fun to do. So that's where we want to get when it comes to our businesses. So let's just recap. So I started off with saying getting clarity on who your perfect client is. This is what allows you to adjust your prices and do less work. The second point is, of course, adjust your collateral offerings, which is your packages, meaning you then up your prices. It is what it is. And you're going to have to do that. Do not be afraid to up your prices. Make sure, yes, you are producing the service, the value that you're pricing yourself at, that you're producing that, because you don't want to fall into that other category that I was talking about also, where the hustle mode, keep that hustle mode in your mind, because that means too that you're underpricing, overworking, you're delivering more than what your price value is set at. So that's what allows you to adjust when it comes to this collateral offering. And then the third one is to ask better questions, to really get to know who your client is so that you can make better decisions, um, for not only them, but for your business. So, guys, I hope that helps. And like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to our channel so you know when the next video is released. Comment below if you have any questions or whatever your light bulb moment is. I know it's going to be a follow up. It's going to be a part 3. I already know, you guys, because as I stated, I'm working on this part for my business, and I want to come in and tell you guys what it is that I've done. Hopefully, I'll be able to share with you like a template of something so that you can figure out who your best client is. Until then, Event Masters, see you next video.